Even before your first career day in school, you knew you wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. You crushed the ball off a tee, dominated Little League. Fast forward to high school, and you can do it all on the diamond. The road to the show should be a breeze, right? Think again. Out of over 450,000 high school athletes a year, 8% will play in college. After that, it gets even tougher. Only 5% of college players get drafted, and just 14% of those drafted actually make it to the majors. So after high school, you're looking at a 0.062% chance of making it to the big leagues. Too much math? Look at it this way. It's harder to get here than it is to get here. Ready to be the next Rocket, Swanson, or Skeens? To be the next Helton, Cruz, or Cole? Think you got what it takes to keep pushing beyond what others think is possible? To leave your mark on the game forever? Ready to pave your road to the show? Let's go.
Welcome to High School Baseball on the Show, live from Rush Peak Field. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'll be bringing you all the action here on Senior Day. We'll get a chance today to see these upperclassmen play their last regular season game, one last opportunity to show off their skills and celebrate their high school careers in front of their beloved hometown fans. We're just about ready to get started. Nigel Wilson, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. Today, of course, Senior Day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man at the plate, who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here. Ripped down the line for a base hit, and that's into the corner. Round second, headed for third, headed for the plate. Relay, throw home, and safe at the plate. They take the lead, 1-0. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Man at second, one away. Michael Stevens digs in now. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Now up, David Ortiz.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Runner at third, 2 away. In the dirt, nice job behind the dish. And they put the tag on. That's the third out, inning over. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. Wilson, pro scouts are currently projecting him to be a late-round pick in the upcoming draft. He'll definitely have a shot at playing pro ball, but the college route might be the better choice. Out in front, ripped foul. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. The 0-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. Gets a piece, stays alive. And that one is foul. We'll try again.
Working
Here
ahead.
comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a fair ball. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected the single because of it. Nobody out and a runner at first.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Rolls away a little bit. Low throw. Can't dig it out. And now a runner in scoring position.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Hops this up on the infield. Baker. There's one down. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. One out and a runner at second. David Ortiz getting ready to hit. Runner takes off for third. And steps on the bag for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Jay Hickey.
Up there. Here you go.
Now batting second baseman, Jay Hickey.
Runner, runner, runner.
Steps off as the runner breaks for the plate. The tag at third, and he is... Nobody out, runner in scoring position. At the plate, Johnny Valentine.
Be patient.
And there's a hit. Runner around third. Now a long throw home. Safe, and they lead by 3. Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average.
Hey, way to drive, big guy.
Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Michael Stevens will hit next.
Michael Stevens.
Clutch up for us, kid. Here we go.
To short. Could be two. There's one. Throw to first, but not in time. 2 outs and a runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Henry Morrow. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. And that'll wrap it up. An emotional day at the ballpark, but they fall short on senior day. Wilson with a quality performance in this one despite not getting the win on senior day. With the pressures of scouts and college coaches in attendance, he proved he has the potential to get a shot at the next level. It's all about taking this performance and carrying it with him to help his team make a deep playoff run. Welcome to the show. It's the high school playoffs live from Rush Peak Field. Both these teams have battled their way through a grueling season, showcasing their skills, determination. Stepping in, Nigel Wilson.
Center fielder, Nigel Wilson.
That one ripped into right center.
Get ball, get.
One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Headed for the plate. The relay to second. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success.
2-2.
Rolls away a little bit.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
To the right side. That's out number 2. Great job knowing how much time he had left on that play. Took an extra step, lined himself up, and made a good, strong throw for the out. Runner at third and 2 out. Now the left fielder, David Ortiz. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off the glove. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2 now. And now the center fielder, Nigel Wilson, cracked a double the first time at bat. Here's a fly to center. And that's that. Bases loaded with 1 away. Now, Eugene Ramos. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Wilson on the way over. Drops into the glove. Runners tag up from second and third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Safe at home. It's 6-4. That's team first hitting we just saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something deep enough in the air. Nice job. 1 away and a runner at first. And now at the plate, Nigel Wilson. 1 for 2. Pops this one up. 2 down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. Hammered for a base hit. Around first and heading for second. Chance at a 3-bagger. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Some excellent swings for him in this game as he notches extra base hit number 2. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Now a pivotal at bat in this ball game. Hammers this one in the air deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. That's gotta feel good. And they add on. It's 11-8. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. And now the DH, Brooks Erickson.
Plays it first here. Be patient.
Well struck, right field. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 11-9. Safe at second with a double, third hit of the afternoon. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. This next hit on the ground, this should do it. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the title game. What a run for this team. Wilson with an incredible performance, launching his team into the state championship game. An all-around stellar showing when his team needed it most. This young prospect certainly has the skill set to take his game to the next level. The high school state championship has arrived live from Rush Peak Field. After months of hard work, dedication, and unforgettable moments, it all comes down to this. For these young prospects, it's one last chance to prove that they can perform at an elite level on the biggest stage. First pitch is just around the corner. So up next, Nigel Wilson.
Center fielder, Nigel Wilson.
And there's a fly ball deep to right. It bangs off the wall. Round second headed for third. He was all over that one. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. One out and two on. And now at the plate, Michael Stevens. Here it comes. Got the strikeout looking. Huge K there. So digging in, David Ortiz.
Left fielder, David Ortiz.
Clutch up, drive him in forward.
On 0-1, the delivery. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. So two down. Nigel Wilson now at the plate. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. Swing and a drive.
Get out of here, get out of here.
It slams off the bottom of the wall. The throw in to second. And in there with a double off the wall. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Runner takes off for third. On the ground, base hit. As they throw up the stop sign at third. So 2 on and 2 out. And the next batter, David Ortiz. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Now the third baseman, Chris Castro. This one in the air to right. It's pretty deep. Snags that one. That stops the bleeding. Inning over. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jared McDonald.
Be patient.
The 0-1 offering. This one is labeled. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Put a great swing on that ball and tattooed it to the tune of 111 miles per hour of exit velocity. You can get a lot of hits with contact like that. Bashes this one to deep left center. That one's got some carry. Booyah! It just got out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2. A very efficient homer in this spot. Got a juicy offering on the first pitch and didn't miss. It's always nice to see a team effort come together like this. They set the table for him, and he unloaded the bases with the grand slam. Runner at second, one away. And now it's going to be Nigel Wilson. Already a homer for him in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck.
Get out of here.
Booyah! A two-run blast. Second home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 12-3. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Up next, Nigel Wilson, and he's already left the yard twice with his most recent homer coming in the 5th inning. Now with the chance to make it a 3-homer game. Hits the fence. One runs in, headed for the plate. Oh, the throw is too high. One out and runners on the corners. Michael Stevens will hit next. Hard ground ball, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. David Ortiz getting ready to hit. On the ground to second, might be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Throw to first, safe. Two away. Runners at first and third. Here's the third baseman, Chris Castro. On the ground to the left. Throw to first in time. They limit the damage here, so they get 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left on base. We're through 6 full innings. The Bulldogs lead it 16-3. Digging in, David Casilla.
Now batting second baseman, David Casilla.
Fly to center, and that ought to do it. And that's it. They're state champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season. Wilson delivered an incredible performance, providing the offensive spark they needed to take home the state title. It's a day he and his teammates will never forget. Next stop, the MLB Draft Combine.
All right, welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy, Harold Reynolds. Are you ready for the MLB Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got the top talent in the country coming here to the Combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
But obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts who you just mentioned to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test. We like the old eye test.
Yeah.
And with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics has really taken over, and teams are really using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500, but another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities, clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. With Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a prospect here. He just wrapped up his season. Now he gets a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he's able to showcase his skills on this stage at a major league park? Plus the athleticism to pick up the bat, show off your skills as a hitter, and then also grab a glove and be able to go out in the field. I really believe this is the biggest opportunity to prove that he can showcase at the pro level.
Now, you were a player that thrived under pressure. This is a pressure-packed environment. This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity, this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings.
They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive performances that we've seen. He's got a short, compact swing, allows him to make quick adjustments. Watch how his hands beautifully stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive move to the ball.
That's nice work up there. The scouts love a hitter who's this polished already before he begins pro ball.
Such an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the bat. This performance could seriously elevate his draft stock.
Jessica, we're now on to the center fielders. I know you're a two-time Olympic medalist. And I know that this is one of your favorite parts of the combine.
Well, let's be real. The athletes have now finally shown up. And if you're going to go to all the outfield positions, center field is #1, not only from the leadership, but they also have the best reads off the bat.
It is a glamour position. It is also an important one. When you're talking best center fielders of all time, you've got Willie Mays, the Say Hey Kid, but you could also talk about the kid.
Yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. I mean, you're throwing on the eye black, the sunglasses, the backwards hat. I mean, he could do it all. It had the flair, the athleticism. Absolutely loved watching him rob home runs.
Jessica, how would you assess his round so far?
You know, it's been a bit up and down. He's definitely showing off the athleticism, but the reads off the bat have not been good. In this position, you have got to be able to react with that first step, and that has not been consistent.
All right, back here with Jessica Mendoza. And Jessica, this young prospect just wrapped up day one, the hitting, the fielding. What did you think of his performance?
The biggest thing is day one, he got the nerves out of the way. I mean, he was able to showcase as a hitter and as a fielder, and knowing his work ain't done yet, he's got some games coming up.
That's right.
Welcome to Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine. Back here at Chase Field, and now the center fielder, Nigel Wilson. That one is smoked. Right field. Looks like extra bases. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. So digging in, Mario Guzman. 0-2 now. In the dirt, runner heads for third. Tag, and he's safe. Into third on the wild pitch. So difficult for runners at second to read a ball that gets away from the catcher. It can be hard to gauge how much room you have to work with there. The runner made a good decision that time and took the extra 90 feet. Liner to left. And a base hit right there. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Here's the second baseman, Thomas Sloan. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. One run is in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2 now. Reggie Fielder getting ready to hit. Line drive, that's a base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. So up next, Nigel Wilson. Cracked a double the first time at bat. This one is labeled. Tags up from second, heads to third. My goodness, did he ever rip that fastball. Just a bit unlucky that it didn't drop in. Better luck next time. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Carl Albus. Hit hard, should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a triple. At third now with 1 away. That's a triple. Here's the center fielder, Nigel Wilson. 1 for 2. Hard hit left side. Over to first. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out. So digging in, Nigel Wilson. 1 for 3. Swing and a drive. Is this one going to go? The run scores from second. And it's a 7-6 game. The relay to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Nobody out, first and second here. Jose Casto now at the plate. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a hit. Boots it, runner around third. Crosses the plate. Into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corners, still nobody out. Last chance for the home team. And now the center fielder, Nigel Wilson. This one is labeled. Should be trouble for the defense. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Safe at second with a double, third hit of the afternoon. And here at the plate, Mario Guzman. And the tying run's at the plate. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. Throw. They get the out. Here's the catcher, Bernard Buck. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. Here's a pop-up. Escobar settles underneath it. Ball game. Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show. And now the center fielder, Nigel Wilson. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Lifted in the air to right center. That's back. Makes the catch. Tags up from second, heads to third. The batter now, Steve Cruz. And the 1-1. Skies this one to center. Wilson sizes this one. Brings it in for the out. Runner tags from third. Throw to the plate. Not in time. Safe at home. And they take a 2-run lead. 1 out and 2 on. Wilson now at the plate. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Got the swinging strike that time with the high velo, but that's a dangerous way to live. Best to steer clear of that again. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. A 3-run home run, and they lead it. It's 3-2. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. Might have been a touch late on the heater, but his bat plane was excellent. He was able to hammer that one out the other way, and that's because of his good swing mechanics. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Next to hit, Nigel Wilson. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Come on, ball, get on up.
Could be extra bases. 1 run's in. Second run scores as well. 5-3 now. 1 away. Runners at the corners here. Next is the designated hitter, Mario Guzman. The right-handed reliever.
1 ball.
Rolls away a little bit, but the runners do not advance. Got it. And there are 2 down. And now at the plate, Daniel Nishi. Runner on the move. This one in for a strike. Throw to second and out. That ends the inning. 1 down. Now at the dish, Damian Vogel. This one is labeled. Could be trouble for the defense. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Chance at a triple. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So up next, Nigel Wilson. He's already gone yard in this game. To the left side, but it is well foul. 1 out and the base is empty.
Get down, ball, get down.
And that's a base hit. Next up, the designated hitter, Mario Guzman. Quick check on the runner at first. Dives back in safely. And now the 1-2. Fly out to center field. Cruz. 2 away now. Two away and a runner at first. Daniel Nishi digs in now. Here's the payoff pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off-speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. Thomas Sloan, the next to hit. It's a pop-up. Rosales. And that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left on base. Nobody on with 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Villa. This one is labeled. Dives, but can't make the catch. Around first, hustling for 2. Around second now, going for third. The relay throw. And now he's out at second. A bad bit of base running for the second out. Runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Richard Fernandez. 0-1, here's the pitch. On the ground, this should do it. Nishi. And that's the ball game. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one.
Great Great
Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to show out in front of the scouts. We're just about ready to get started. Here's the center fielder, Nigel Wilson. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's off the top of the wall. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. And now, Mario Guzman. Now a flare off the bat, and it drops in. Coming to the plate, now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. It's 2-2. Nobody on with one out, and now the first baseman, Sam Dow. Line drive to center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Nigel Wilson will hit next. A double and a run scored the first time up. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Next is the designated hitter, Mario Guzman. Here comes the 1-1. There goes the runner. Line drive. That's a base hit. Lead runner's around second. Had thoughts of third base, but back to second safely. So 2 on and 2 out. And now, Daniel Nishi. This one's in the dirt. To third, tag, out. And the inning is back to the top of the order here. Tyler, the next to hit. Lines this one to center. And that's the end of the inning. They're set down in order. Runner at first. And now the center fielder, Nigel Wilson. That one smashed to left field. Booyah! That's gotta feel good. And they add on. It's 5-2. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. We head back to the top of the lineup. Tyler digs in now. Sandoval leading off first with 2 away. A laser into the outfield. And that's a base hit. Coming around third. Scores on that one. One out and 2 on. Now it's the second baseman, Alberto Lopez. Here comes the pitch. Liner into center. Pulls it down. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. Up to third safely with 2 gone. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. Here's the center fielder, Nigel Wilson, already with a 2-run shot back in the 5th inning, and he's looking to add to that impact right now. And this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. To second, but it's offline. Man at second, 1 away. Guzman now at the plate. Swings and flares it. It falls in. To third, tag, out. Next to hit, Sam Dow. Grounder to third, Silva. The throw to second.
He's out.
That's a double play. The ball game is over. That concludes
With the second pick in the first round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Nigel Wilson, a center fielder from the East.
All right, we're moving along here in the first round, and it's a high school player taken with this most recent pick. Harold, this is a young man that we saw at the MLB Draft Combine. He got a lot of people talking about him at that event. He was great.
Well, the Combine is the reason you go there, to raise your draft stock. He was outside the first round, but he did so well at the Combine, so many eyes on him, that it took him and propelled him now into the first round.
Now we hear signability issues connected to him for a